Hello everyone, this is Aftab and you are watching Aftab Forex YouTube channel. I welcome you to my YouTube channel. This is a weekly Forex forecast for the upcoming week starting from Monday 21st of April 2025 and the week ends on Friday 25th of April 2025. Tell me everyone, how is it going? I hope you must be enjoying your lives. Your lives must be going very nicely. You will be happy with your families. You will be making good profits. You will be learning new concepts, and this is it. So in today's episode I'm going to discuss euro dollar, pound dollar, and the same pairs that I discussed last week. I will be giving you my own opinion about the market. I will be sharing with you my strategy, right? So those of you who are joining me for the first time, they just get a little bit of an idea about my strategy, and this is one reason why I always start with my strategy, because strategy is something that keeps us disciplined, right? That controls our emotions. And if we have, or if any trader has no strategy, I think it is like riding a boat without a direction in an open ocean. So the chances of getting lost obviously is 100% guaranteed, right? Second thing I want to tell you I have seen is that most traders run after the signal. So I just want to tell you, my friend, that even if someone gives you a signal and you don't understand the strategy, the chances are you may take that signal very badly, right? You will not understand it. I highly emphasize on learning the system, learning the strategy, and once you apply it, you will be able to see lots and lots of good outcomes in front of you. And you just follow it for 3 months with me, and then you will see the results yourself. Otherwise, I don't force you. If you don't like the strategy, you have the chance, you can skip the video. But remember, my friends, this is the only strategy out there, right, that will make you profits. And for those who cannot make profit out of this strategy, I'm also going to discuss that part and that psychology today in this session. So without wasting further time, let's jump into the charts and let's find out what the upcoming week can bring to us. So euro US dollar, these days one of my very favorite pair. You will remember for more than like 2 3 months I'm focusing on this particular pattern on the monthly time frame of the euro dollar, and I'm keep discussing it on the lower time frames as well. So those traders who want to, like, there are a lot of traders out there watching me, right? Some are the long term traders, some are the short term traders, some are the medium term traders, some are the position traders, some are scalper. Remember when I started trading with this strategy back in 2016, I just stick to the daily time frame, and I till now so far I like the daily time frame. But as the time passes, I try to add more time frames, because that curiosity, when you master one strategy on one time frame, then there is that curiosity in your mind that, okay, let me master this one. And similarly, from monthly till 1 minute time frame, my strategy can be helpful in analyzing the market and finding good and nice trading opportunities. Anyways, so let's have a look at the previous learnings, and I just want to go through it a little bit, right, for the newcomers who are watching me for the first time. So I'm for now starting from this one right here and this one. Most of you will know that in the Fibonacci trading strategy, when the market was coming down as this was an impulsive leg. How do we know this is an impulsive leg? We have a lower high, you see, this is lower high and lower low. It means This was a fantastic drop. Then it go back up, it take a 61.8% retracement of this move, right? So pay very close attention. There is sort of like mathematics as well, but things are very simple if you pay close attention. And when it bounces off last week, the week before that, the week before that, I said this is a buying zone. Nothing very fancy, it is very much simple. Market was trading in two Fibonacci numbers, and here it is. So this is what I said, and on the basis of this data, this is now my data, right? And out of this data I will drive my conclusion. Try to understand this concept, right? I will try to add a conclusion. Now monthly is fine. Now let me do the ABCD completion once again right here, just as I have discussed it in the previous video. And here is the situation. I'm going to add a line right here, and that's it. Now on the monthly time frame, we don't know further information. This is enough for us. Market is just trying to become bullish, right? Now on the monthly time frame, fantastic. Then on a weekly time frame, what happened is, obviously this I traded, and this one this trade, when I left this buy position right here, I explained it last week to you, so I don't want to go into the detail of that. Then last week I have spotted this area 1.07. most of you will remember that for quite some time I'm bullish. How I was bullish on this, I also explained it last week, but for the newcomers, let me just slightly give you this. Market gave a breakout, retest, and continuation towards which level? 1.14. So 1.14 and 1.07 discussed earlier worked fantastic. Now what's next? Obviously everyone will be thinking that okay, we have got this profit from the market, and just like I exited the market right here, and then the market gave a correction, and then it continued back up, hit that 61.8% retracement on the monthly. Now what's next, and what we can do in the upcoming week? First of all, let's count the number of candles. So if you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from here, obviously on a weekly time frame, this is now my resistance level. So last week we have seen a rejection from the level, and this previous week we haven't even seen enough bulls in the market. One reason was obviously on Friday the market moves very nicely, but on this Friday there was mostly in the Canada, European Union, and maybe in the US there was a banking holiday. Maybe not in the US, but there was no big fundamental events on Friday. So we didn't saw any big jumps right here as expected. Though on the lower time frames, if we see what we have seen last week, is we have seen slight sellers in the market, and sellers of around, like intraday, I should say 200 pips the market dropped, right? So just the 200 pips drop and stop to break even and stop. Now last week what I said is that what I am further going to do is right here. In the previous video I also have discussed it. So what I said is that if I get this correction, I am more likely going to enter into the market. 1.11032. I uploaded on this Wednesday, I uploaded a bi-weekly forecast for the euro dollar, in which I have discussed this 1.11032, but market did not fell to this level. So in the upcoming week there is one plan, and that plan can be that the market is dropping towards right here towards 1.11, and once it drops, remember this will be a buying zone, right? Why I'm titling this as a buying zone is because of this breakout. A very nice and fantastic breakout this is, don't you see? Fantastic breakout. And if the market comes here, well, I think on this particular plan there will be a profit of around, if not more, around 250 pips it can give as a profit for the weekly traders. Now remember everyone, I want to because I receive messages from all of you, and in those messages most of you ask me that my weekly forecasts are very much in detail and very much lengthy. Some people say try to reduce the duration of these videos, but remember my friends, forex is not a race. If you treat forex as a race, then you can end up, right? Anyone who is treating forex as a race, they end up in bigger losses. Mark my words with you, right my friends? Now there is one other thing I want to tell you, and this is like the most frequent questions that I receive from all of you, and that is like, what causes, let's say this is like my strategy A, B, C, and obviously the D is the completion. So this is my strategy, and this is 61.8% retracement. Now the loser trader will do what? Loser trader will take a buy trade right here on the basis of a 61.8% retracement. Maybe if there are some other structures right here and there is some support still, that's fine. The trader follows his own discipline, everything, but right, enters as a buy, and if it breaks below and stops the trader out from the market, what that trader does is immediately shorting the market. This is a very big mistake, my friends. Try to understand it. I am just telling it to you for your sake. I have no personal intention from it, right? Because if you understand it, you will be making profit. Most traders, what they do is, market gives a break and immediately take a sell trade. And a sell trade, when continues and it reverses back on him, the trader says, no, okay, it's coming back down, it's coming back down, it's coming back down, and then the market go and continue back up. And let me tell you why it happens. Let's suppose if you are, anyways, let's suppose if at this point C, let me do it once more. If you are entering at this point C, 61.8% retracement, and if this level is broken by the price to the bottom side of the market, in order to become a seller, market has to take a retest, and on this retest the trader has to take a sell trade. This is a very educational concept and most of the traders are not following it, and 95% of the traders are losing money because of this same mistake. Keep it in mind. The other things is, there are more traders who are like chasing the market after news or big moves. Like, let's suppose if the market moves from one place to another place, why you are going to chase it? If there are plenty of opportunities already present in the market, plenty of opportunities. If I show you this on the chart, even right here, if I show you, even in the previous week, just 200 pips of volume we have seen, just 200. But still, if I show you, the Fibonacci traders made good profits. How? Let me show you. Have a look at it. Find out on the M15, find out the previous breakout zone. And if this is a previous breakout zone, it will have a Fibonacci. And just have a look at it. So market did nothing new. Just have a look at it. 1, 2 and almost 3 from the same level. Initial, second attempt, third attempt. Well, I say Right here, okay, we don't know anything about the market. We have no idea if it is going down or right. I'm just explaining this M15 setup and the strategy, right? The strategy part and how it started a very tiny double bottom right here, followed by divergence on the RSI. So right here, if we see three touches, we have got fantastic. If you cannot, like, this was not supposed to be for a buy, let's say it was here for a buy, here for a buy, and see. But this is obviously the intraday. I'm just giving you an example that even on the M15 these things works. Now let's have a look at this plan. And on this plan, obviously on the euro US dollar, you can refer back to the previous episodes, right? Because I have discussed it in details there. Now I want to discuss the pound dollar, obviously. Just have a look at it. On the pound dollar, what I said, we are going to take a buy from here. We took it. Fantastic. Now in the upcoming week, remember this market is obviously pointing towards at what price point? At approximately this price point. And pound dollar obviously is like till now so far, since we have like this monthly candle open at the moment. So if this monthly candle is open, what the market did is it dropped very nicely. Those who were supposed to make profit from the market made it from here. Fantastic. From here, I became bullish with all of you in my weekly Forex forecast videos. This move we have got. Then a correction and another buy. Just have a look at it. See. Then a break of structure right here and a continuation and a Fibonacci 61.8% retracement and a continuation. Now I just want to ask you, my friend, is this any difficult? No. But you guys, I mean, most of the traders, they are like just randomly trading. So if someone is randomly trading, believe me, my friends, that trader is not going to make profits in this market. Keep it in your mind very clearly, right? Okay, now here let me show you one more thing. So obviously on the pound dollar, previous plans right here and 1.41, the market seems to be touching it once again. Then on a daily time frame, if we see, yes, this level is broken, this 1.31, 1.32. So if it is broken, we cannot say anything about it. Maybe the market take a retest and a continuation towards this zone. So this is going to be the trade setup in the upcoming week. If it forms, remember, then it's fine. Then the last week trade setup that I gave, congratulations, you guys made how much profit? You guys made around, this was the actual setup, right? This and this. There is still a little bit of room left. So yes, 1.33486 is going to be a reversal zone and the market is going to drop from here for almost 182 pips. Anyone who is willing to take this particular trade, is going to be pointing towards the top. If it is going to drop towards 1.29 175, it is also going to be a very nice trade opportunity. Then on the H4, if I show you on the H4, see a very nice breakout, a retest. So if someone was watching it on the 4-hour time frame, why the trader cannot make this 100 pips, and still it suggests like 157 pips to the upside of the market. So remember my friends, forex is very easy, but you have to take it easy. You have to make it easy for yourself. If you don't do it, I think then there will be losses. I don't want to say it because but then try to learn these concepts and these things. Everything in these charts, this is kind of like a language, right? This is a language. So on the pound dollar, yes, this is it. Otherwise, no bigger setups during the week on Wednesday. If I get a chance, definitely I will be updating you guys about this particular plan. But obviously, one of my other level, and that is 1.27 for a bullish. This will be a very bigger setup. So then the dollar yen, what I discussed it last week, there was this. The problem is you guys don't watch my previous episodes, right? Every setup, each and every setup, I have discussed in detail. In advance, I gave you these setups. So the dollar yen, what did I say, is dropping towards 140, and it did. So those who wanted to make profit, they did. How I spotted this particular trade plan with all of you right here. See, we have got a breakout retest, and obviously last week I said this is the current situation. This, see, very nice zone, very nice zone, very nice zone, very nice zone, a drop towards. So congratulations for your 920 pips of profit. Congratulations, close your deals on Monday if you have not already closed it, because this 140 level, now I have to wait for the market a little bit to just know okay what this market is doing next, right? And in the longer run, obviously markets has to even go up, even go down, it can do anything. But remember my friends, if you are not disciplined, please don't waste your time and money, right? If you are not disciplined, try to be disciplined. So dollar yen is very simple, right? This week I am, seems like till now so far on the euro dollar, pound dollar, I'm mostly waiting for the market. Euro dollar gave me two good setups, pound dollar gave me one good setup, long term 18 1900 pips of profit. This is more, right? This is more than enough, my friends. Those traders who say no, I want to make $50,000 in a week, well, if you have $1 million of account, then that's fine. But if you have a 5,000 or $10,000 of account, and if you want to double, triple, and 4 times and 5 times it, I'm not that type of trader, okay, my friends. No. It's not going to work anyways. So what's the point of trading it then? Just wasting my time and my money on the market if it is not working this way. So that's why I try to stick with my own plans, right? So then on the dollar yen, yes, I want to be neutral a little bit. Then there was the dollar CHF. What did I say? When it was right here, it gave a break below of the Fibonacci. Now here I want to explain something. When it got failed, there was a Fibonacci, and it was supposed to fail because I discuss all of these levels in detail. It was supposed to fail because from where it rejected, it has created a sort of a double top pattern followed by a tiny 61.8% retracement. Then the A, B, C, the D, then another correction 61.8. How many trade opportunities it gave us? Just have a look at it, my friends. So it was supposed to bounce off from here. I already took a buy right here. Then it drops on me. I was stopped out. Nice. I have no problem. And there was one thing. When it closes below, it was supposed to take like a retest of this, create a sort of a pattern, and then drop. It did not happen, so I did not trade. Simple. Things are very, very simple. And yes, those emotional traders whom I have discussed that okay, if their stop loss hits, they immediately take into enter into a sell trade. Well, those emotional traders were successful on this dollar yen, but remember, don't make it your habit. Okay, this is not a strategy at all. If anyone enter right here blindly, where was the retest? There was no retest. So yes, my friends, CHF obviously hit a very, very nice zone, right? Very nice and fantastic zone. Then what I said in the previous sessions is there was an ABCD pattern from here till here, and the completion obviously is 0.80047. So in the upcoming week, it's more likely going to be day trade and intraday trade opportunity. Remember, this is also a very important concept, and that is you should know that when you need to focus on long term trade opportunities, when you need to focus on short term trade opportunities, when you need to focus on the, like, there are 9 time frames, and those are successful who knows that on which time frame there is a setup present, right? So yes, it is. Let's wait for it. Let it complete this zone. We get a pattern. Well, we can get that pattern on the M15. We can get it on the H1. We can get it anywhere, right? And try to just avoid trading on the 4-hour time frame. You will always be losing, right? Just the 4-hour time frame, I'm saying, right? What most of the traders right now on the 4-hour time frame are doing is they are waiting for a pullback. 0.84034. If the market continues back for some reason, this will be a 61.8% retracement, and yes, this can be a good weekly trade setup. And let's see how much pips we can get from it. Well, yes, if it go up there and if it drop like this is then very nicely bearish. Don't try to buy right here, okay? So around 500 pips of opportunity to the sell side of the market. And yes, the buy, let's see if then the market closes above this retest and continuation, then that will be another story. You know my strategy, you know my strategy. So try to apply it and do it that way, right? So this week, my friends, mostly like every analyst, every trader has its own his own methodology. So I just want to stay a little bit neutral. I want to see the markets because this is the like the first quarter of the year is like, time is like passing by very fast, very very fast. Like just now, if you know, just now we were celebrating the new year, and right now if you see, one quarter is gone, so two are left. Time is passing by very very fast, right? So yes, this is it, my friends, this is it, right? Anyone who wants to understand my strategy, I highly encourage you to do contact me on the WhatsApp number given in the description. Thank you again. I will be uploading more frequently these days, so try to click on the bell icon. Try to give me your feedback. Your comments are very much important for me. keep it in mind, right, my friends? I need it. So take a lot of care of yourself. It's almost like 12:20 a.m. right here. And maybe if I see further setups, if I think about the market and if I see more setups, I can upload a re-analysis video of this same. But till now so far I don't see good setup, so why I should, like, I cannot make setups from myself, and those lower time frame, 5 minute, 1 minute, 15 minute, I can give you trade opportunities for 50, 60 pips. But then, like, I'm like a long term trader. I like those long term trades, long term profits, good profits. So yeah, but 15 minute, that's also good. Maybe tomorrow or maybe on Monday I will try to touch the lower time frames as well, and that only on your request, right? Personally I don't like them. I highly recommend to stick to the higher time frame. They give fantastic profit. Stay with me for 3 to 4 months and you will see how much profit it brings to you. Take a lot of care of yourself. Share the video where applicable. See you next time. Bye bye.